as well. A very important city, of course, great staging facilities, and that's why it's for the second time the venue for this season finale event in the HSBC BWF World Tour. Up next is the men's doubles. Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen have qualified. Jhe-Huei and Po-Hsuan eliminated by nature of 2 losses, but they have to play out their third group game. It's happening right now. And here's confirmation of that group. You can see Astrup and Rasmussen have been near perfect. Jhe-Huei and Sudirman now nicely settled into second spot with that win over Li Yang and Wang Qilin. So Astrup, Rasmussen and Jhe-Huei and Sudirman will be going through as the top 2 advance to the semi-finals and the bottom 2 eliminated. And here they are, ready to come out of court. That's the pre-staging area, right by the northeast entrance. And of course, being doubles, well, a lot more can happen. Be interesting to see what Jhe-Huei and Po-Hsuan offer up here. Here they come.
Versus Jhe-Huei, Po-Hsuan from Chinese Taipei.
Well, it's been a good year for both these pairs. Both of them won 2 titles. Astrup and Rasmussen with 3 runner-up finishes, a couple of semi-finals. Li and Yang with 1 runner-up and 1 semi-final finish. And that's what qualified them for this season-ender invite-only tournament.
Good luck. Good game. Good game.
It was the German Open and the Taipei Open, which were the wins for Li and Yang. And as you can see on the head-to-head, Astrup and Rasmussen with a powerful 4.
Good game.
Love lead. Last time they met was at the Arctic Open.
Okay, come here for a toss. Kim, you got a toss. Red or black?
Red, please.
Red, black for you.
That's Calvin Sweet. Who's going to be the umpire for this one.
You will serve.
Lee receive.
Lee receive. You want that side? Thank you very much.
And I said what is paramount once again for Astrup and Rasmussen is to not pick up any injuries. Certainly not overstretch themselves, regardless of the results, because they have had such a great week this week. Well, for them, it was winning the Malaysia Masters at Super 500 level, along with the Canada Open. Then they were runner-up at the Denmark Open, the Indonesia Masters, and the Arctic Open. And semi-finalists at the Indonesia Open and the Singapore Open. 32 years old now, Kim Astrup. And as you can see, ranked 3rd. They have been as high as 2nd in the world. There is his partner. And that was in June of this year, in fact. Oh, sorry, in fact, that was mixed doubles with Lena Kjelsvold. It was August of this year that they were number 2. 35-year-old Anders Rasmussen. Now, honestly speaking, Bobby, how long as a doubles player can you play for in terms of age? Can you keep going? I mean, 30, 32 and 35, are we expecting?
Look at Asan and Jhe-Huei, only recently retired. I mean, they've still been hitting it at the top level until very recently, where they're still in the events through ranking points and perhaps not competitive in them. But up until that, beginning of this year, for example, you know, and they're in their late 30s.
It's all about reflexes, isn't it, in the end? So, Jhe-Huei, also 30 years old. He's got a number of 30-year-olds and above on show today. And as I said, German Open, the Taipei Open, there were their wins. The French Open was their runner-up, Super 750 event. They're also semi-finalists at the All England Open, which is, of course, the Super 1000 event. That's what qualified them. 28-year-old young Po-Hsuan is of course, youngest of the bunch on court. Those were their tournament results. Of course, all of this action happening from Group A for the men's doubles.
I missed the pairing of Jhe-Huei here. He used to play with his teammate that they beat in the group, or lost to in the group, the Olympic champion Li Yang. And around 10 years ago, 10 years ago, they used to play together, and they were a lot younger, of course, but very athletic.
Well, they faced each other, of course, in this group.
Yeah, that's what I just said, yeah. But they used to play together, and it was fabulous to watch, diving around the court, trick shots and stuff. It was just amazing.
Wow, it's wonderful stuff. Astrup and Rasmussen with that 2-1 win over Jhe-Huei and Sudirman. That was 3 games. Followed it up with a 2-1 win over Li Yang and Wang Qilin, also in 3 games.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Confirmation of Kelvin Sui.
on my right, Li Jhe-Huei
big chair.
and Yang Po-Hsuan,
And Su
Chinese Taipei.
Zhaofeng joining him in the service judge position.
And on my left, Anders Skorop Rasmussen and Kim Astrup, Denmark. Kim Astrup to serve to Li Jhe-Huei. Level play.
All the group standings could change,
Service
of course,
over.
depending
One
on this. If,
love.
if Li and Yang come through and win comfortably, it could mean that Go and Ne take top spot in the group and therefore avoid the top pair in Group B. In the semi-finals tomorrow.
Which up from right is Aaron Chow and So Are You. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure this has been updated on my system right now. It says they've only played once, but I think they've played twice. They've won them both, so they should still be top. Yeah.
Well, now, of course, all those, that's what I was going to ask you. So if you do withdraw, as was the case with Ren Zhengyu and now Li Zijiao, your previous results get voided for the week.
Love.
I'm not sure if that's, it looks like it, doesn't it? But I'm not sure what happens there.
3 love.
It is a very complicated affair.
Yeah, it seems to be the case. That's why it says Aaron Shearer and So Are You have only played one. Because they have played against He and Ren, which they won.
Yeah, but now that got voided, which was amazing because that was actually a come-from-behind victory. It was a really good match. But that's, we were just talking about how stats can get recorded in history. It can also be redacted.
What a start here for Li
5
and Yang.
love.
But as we also pointed out, whether you finish top, whether you finish second, you're still going to be facing some strong opposition regardless.
1-5.
Yeah, there might be certain pairs that you don't really like matching up against. You often see some pairs in doubles especially who struggle against a pair ranked lower, but they just don't like the style. It's well played.
2-5.
Well, I'd expect if I said 3 of these players are 30 years or older, that physicality factor of overstretching yourself and possibly picking up an injury is just going to be that slightly bit more prevalent if it does come through. So they're going to just be taking care of themselves, all 4 players here.
Service over. 6-2.
Now, while this might be the case for this match, of course, with the retirement of Li Zijiao, we'll be talking about this later, that last match, Anders against Chou Tien-Chen, might just have a little bit of an extra sting in his tail.
3-6.
Yeah, definitely Chou Tien-Chen now with a chance to get through, depending on all the results and how they pan out. Whereas this morning he was out of the tournament, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, some fireworks happening on this court for
Service
sure.
over 7-3.
7-3 up. 3 minutes played.
That's
Service
really
over.
tidy work from Kim Astrup.
4-7.
They're a great pairing, Astrup and Rasmussen. They provided some fantastic
NST.
results and matches over their illustrious career.
Yeah, they have. That's part of their success this year, really, is a lot of people thought they weren't that as competitive as they have been. They've
Service
just got
over.
this camaraderie, they've got this mental edge.
Unity,
Yeah.
solidarity, yeah. It's one thing to have that shot-making quality, consistency of it, but to know what your partner is thinking, that is
9,
just gold
4.
when it comes to doubles. We saw a little bit earlier with that wonderful performance from Baekhyun and Lee So-hee that they were just in sync and they just knew what to do, the right points. Oh, is that in? Yes, I think it is.
And as
Called it.
Sarah
Challenge coming.
Rasmussen challenges,
Valid
call
as well.
in.
Well, Jonathan Christie's come through in 44 minutes on court one. That's what that round of applause was for. 21-15, 21-12. So he's won that second spot in the group, as you predicted.
Challenge
Bobby,
unsuccessful.
Jhe-Huei now going through.
One challenge remaining. 10,
Kunlavut Vitisan.
4.
Wow.
Play.
It's a shame that a player of his quality isn't going to make it to the semi-finals, but he's so young that there is going to be plenty of time for him to make his mark on the World Tour finals.
11.
Oh, right, he was
4.
out of the group stage
Interval.
last year. Just check that for
4
you.
at the break here.
Yes, he was. He was 4th in Group B last year, so either way, it's been a much improved performance for Kunlavut. Meanwhile, here it's 11-4 at the break.
I think
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Vitisan was in the final 3 years ago, though, if I remember rightly.
11.
21, I think. I don't think it was 22, I think it was 21. I want to say in Thailand. On home soil.
He's such a peculiar player, Kunlavut Vitisan.
Why'd you say that?
Well, because, I mean, for months he could just not turn up with a result and then go to the biggest stage in the world and then suddenly play the most incredible badminton. It's like... But I love him. I think he's fantastic. He's such a talent.
4.
And he did put on a great show this week.
Oh, Kim Astrup,
Service
that is
over.
brilliant.
5-13.
Almost had to,
Yeah, his body position was...
to get it
was
out
all
of the
over
way
place.
so he could
Yeah.
strike it forehand. It would have been easier to go backhand, but for some reason he had to cross the shuttle.
Service over. 14-5.
I'm yet to see anybody flick serve Lee Jhe-Huei with any quality. He's so fast.
That's nice from Rasmussen,
15-5.
who themselves, I think, are very much in the likes of Jhe-Huei. Just testing out the boundaries of this court for tomorrow.
Good touch.
Yep, just test your lengths, test your
16-5.
wide shots, your net shots.
It's It's not quite the exhibition we saw in the last match, but it's, it's definitely not.
When you got 4 players, it's a little bit different.
It's definitely not Astrup and Rasmussen's
17-5.
top gear here in this one. There's some moments of brilliance, but they look very relaxed. Too relaxed for them.
Service over. 6-17.
I think it might also be home crowd. I think Jhe-Huei had a lot to do for his fans here, and therefore put in a little bit more effort. But for Astrup and Rasmussen, I think it's priority 1 just to get through this match in physical shape, good shape, good form.
6.
Again, with a little bit of a run out, just to keep those muscles relaxed and warm before they strike for gold this weekend. Of course, that spanking new trophy, which has been designed. It's just on the side of the court right now, the new HSBC BWF World Tour Finals trophy. So 14 game points for Lee and Yang.
Of course, for them, they've got a chance to make it to 3rd position in the group rather than finishing bottom. So
that's right. Get that extra money, get those extra ranking points.
Yeah, more money involved in.
And it's been quite the performance from young Po-Hsuan. Let's not forget that he was also playing mixed doubles with Hu Fang earlier in the week.
Yeah. Well, this morning, I think.
Was it this morning? Their 3rd match?
I think so.
7-20.
Yeah, they lost out to Zheng and Huang in straight games.
Oh, so Zheng and Huang did make it through. Wow. They've had a run this week. Zheng and Huang, they only just made that 2nd win.
Fault. 9-20.
Good serve.
Yep, 18-21 against Tang Chunman and Si Ying-Sweat, Zheng Jhe-Huei and Huang Yasheng. 18-21 in the 3rd. It was such a close match. And they needed that win as well.
Game.
And as you said, came through in the straight games this morning, 21-19, 21-17.
21-10.
To just qualify with the other superlative Chinese pair, Zhang Zhenbang and Wei Yazin.
21-10 opening game here, and it's something of an exhibition, but it's definitely not Astrup and Rasmussen's top gear. I think we'll expect a lot more from them as they are progressing tomorrow through the weekend. Today they can afford to relax a little bit, even, can't they?
Yeah. As you said, I think it's just a very smart move.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
So as they get back out on courts, that opening game took 11 minutes.
2nd game, level, play.
Men's doubles also happening on court 1 at the minute as Aaron Chan, So Yik, and Tama and Isfahani taking on their last match.
Service over. 1-all. Service over. 2-1. Service over. 2-all. Three, two.
So, opening up the second game, 3-2. You can hear some of the crowd with Let's Go Malaysia. As I said, Aaron Chow and So-Wook on court one now. So a good run out for them. Men's doubles is the theme on both courts.
Thank you.
Of course, Aaron Chow and So-Wook also are going to take it nice and easy.
3-all. Let's go.
That's good from Kim Astrup.
4-3.
Yeah, well played.
Service over. 4-all.
It's quite hard to call this because whilst we're saying, oh, it's an exhibition and the results don't matter, Astrup and Rasmussen are already through, they look physically to be putting in quite a lot of effort.
Well, putting in more effort than I would have thought anyway.
5-4.
So 5-4. Astrup with serve.
Service
They're
over.
just testing out that low defense.
5-all.
From that point, might just be that that's the case. That just with each of these points, they're going to test out a different part of their game. Just before the weekend.
Service over. 6-5.
But once again, I think the overriding thought is that I really doubt Astrup and Rasmussen want to take this to 3 games.
Service fault call. Too high.
Makes sense. It's counterintuitive again.
Service
as I said.
over. 6-all.
Depending on the speed of the game
Service
itself,
over. 7-6.
it's not as important, I don't think, personally, in doubles
Oh,
as
so
it
you
is in
mean,
singles.
yeah. So if it's still under a 45-minute game, they'd be happy with however it turns out.
Yeah, I imagine whatever happened today, for example, Lee and Yang had retired for any reason before and it was a walkover. Astrup and Rasmussen will still be on court somewhere in a training hall.
That's right.
Possibly were this morning.
Yeah. So this is just like a more kind of glorified and glamorous training session than the one they're used to. But as we pointed out during the Hsuji and TotalEnergies game, it's the best training session you could get because you usually have training sessions with, well, I'd say roughly about, I don't know, 10,000 people, 5,000 people watching, if not more.
And a world top 10 pair to hit against
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
7.
Guaranteed with umpires
an hour
and
or so.
you know, service judge and line judges. You don't get a better training session than that. Oh, flick serve. That's something he's going to have to watch out for this week.
Good serve.
10-7. Sorry. 10-7. 11-7, interval.
He was there, Astrup read the play well. Four-point lead going into the break again, Li Yang. Looking relatively comfortable.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Eleven, 7. Play. Service over. 8-11. Service over. 12-8. Service over. 9-12. Ten, 12. Eleven, 12. Push in, get ready.
So 12-11 or 11-12
Both.
down.
12, all.
And this second game a lot closer than the first one.
Service over. 13, 12.
In fact, he could even say.
Service over. 13, all.
Certainly looking a little bit more competitive in this second game now.
Yeah, there's a definite urgency amongst the Danes
13.
that we didn't see in the opener.
Service fault call, too high.
Rasmussen service fault.
Service over.
Yeah, just at the last second it popped up before he released the shuttle, I think. It's good play.
15, 14.
Well, Li and Yang still have their focus.
Focus.
That is,
Touch the net.
wow,
Service over.
that's a bit of a
15,
harsh call, do you think?
touch the net.
Touch the net.
I'd like to see the replay. I didn't catch that in real time.
Well, he feels very aggrieved.
15,
Is Jhe-Huei.
service over. 16, 15. Service over. 16, all.
Well, that was an easy kill for Rasmussen in the end.
17-16.
Net played a great part.
Service over. 17 all.
It's a brilliant smash winner from Jhe-Huei.
Well, I think this has moved from exhibition to something a little bit more competitive.
Service over. 18-17.
It's definitely a pattern they've worked on really well in training, Astrup and Rasmussen, over the years. They execute it perfectly now.
They just have this great height advantage over so many other pairs. Straight down the middle.
Service over. 18 all.
Doesn't always
Translate into
well,
an advantage.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Look at Yamaguchi on a singles court.
Service over. 19-18.
Or on court one right now, Aaron Cheer, he's only around 5'5", 5'6", I think. Former world champion.
Yeah.
But when it is an advantage,
Service
you
over.
know,
If you can hit downward at that steep
19.
angle, you know. And also the physicality of it. I mean, two big lads moving forward. That presence has got to scare the living daylights out of shorter players.
Astrup's not the biggest hitter though, really. Oh, a lovely shot from Jhe-Huei.
That's very nice. So match
20.
points for Lee and
Match
Yang.
point 19.
But it's close in this second. I wouldn't be surprised if it went to extra points, actually, the way these last few rallies have been evolving.
Okay.
Well, that's it. It was Kim Astrup that was making a lightning move up to the front. I don't know about that second game. It looked like a far more competitive affair than I expected. The 21-19.
I think they made it look good.
Well, in that case, they're very skilled at doing that.
Yeah, they were
Match won
definitely
by Lee
getting up to
Jhe-Huei
80-90%
and
effort,
Yang
for
Po-Hsuan.
sure. It's fair to say.
21
And that's great for the fans.
21-19.
10-21, 19-21 in 26 minutes.
Yeah, Po-Hsuan and Lee Jhe-Huei just getting a few photos because
It's been a good week for them in the end, even with losing and getting eliminated. I mean, it's to be invited to the World Tour finals is, I think it was Gloria with Jhe-Huei that was saying it this morning, is already such a wonderful feeling. And they really didn't expect Ferdinand with Jhe-Huei to be here. So, you know, how you turn up and how it plays, you can't expect to win all your matches. Now there's the confirmation of it, 21-10, 21-19, 26 minutes. And Astrup and Rasmussen may have lost, but they're still through to the finals tomorrow. Up next, it's the big one, really. Anders Andersen taking on Cho Tien-Chen, and this entire match has a different flavor to it now that Lee Jia has retired from the group. It's coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to our continuing live coverage of the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals 2024. Hangzhou, beautiful city, located in northwestern Zhejiang province at the southern end of the Grand Canal of China, which runs all the way to Beijing. But it really is a stunning place, as you can see, plucked out of any future scenario. And it's a wonderful venue for the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals, the season ender. And right here on court 2, it's the final match in this evening session, and of course the final match for the group stage. It's the men's singles. Anders Antonsen taking on Cho Tian-Chen. And there is a slight twist to this match now, as Li Zijia, who was topping the group earlier, also retired against Li Shifeng earlier on. Now, as you can see, that's been upgraded on the group standings for Group A. Li Zijia now with no points and no wins and no losses, as all of his results have been voided. And this means, Bobby, that Cho Tian-Chen has a chance.
Yeah, a win here against Anders Antonsen, which will be tough. And then it all gets tied up because Li Shifeng has won one, lost one, and there's a game's difference of -1. So it's possible for Cho Tian-Chen to overtake him. Anders Antonsen win will guarantee him through, of course.
Yeah.
Any win.
And he is in good form right now, Antonsen.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Well, it's certainly added a little bit of sting to the proceedings as they both make their way out to the northeast entrance of the floor. As you can see there, it is the northeast entrance as well.